It's week 6 of the NFL, and we've got C.J. Stroud. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. We can hardly wait for the start of this one, and it comes your way next.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
On second down, here's Tagovailoa. Open man, Malik Washington. Third down, 3 to go. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Stroud. Out wide. Here's Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
It'll be a pickup of 10. That's enough for a first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. And he will take this one across into the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Dragons. The extra point is good. And the Dragons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. Tua going to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from 47 yards out. Sly's kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Dragons offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A second down throw for Stroud. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's a 2nd and 6. Stroud. That's into the hands of the fullback. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So after one, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They send the tight end in motion. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Dragons. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Third and 2. Tungo Bailoa. That is caught by Washington. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Tua. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. That's taken in by Higbee. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. He can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing again, it's Tua. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, Achane. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Out wide. Here's Jefferson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Dragons getting their punt team out here. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. One of the tight ends in motion right. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Achane. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Higbee. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They'll run with Achane. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. Tua now on 3rd down. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got that complete to Knox. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They hand it to Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A tight end in motion now. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Throwing on second down, Stroud. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dragons. The extra point is good. And the Dragons extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. To the air again, Tagovailoa. And he finds Tyreek. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Tua to throw again. He'll try to run for it. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's second and 3 to go. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's second down.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this ball incomplete on third down. The Dragons punt team unit comes out. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A tight end in motion now. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the gun on third down, Tagovailoa. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Miami.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's 2. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. Stroud to throw here on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. Putting the tight end in motion. A second down throw for Stroud.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
It's the 3rd and 11.
Now, Stroud. And on third down, that ball incomplete. And now the punting unit will come up.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Tua gonna throw. That's complete. It's Waddle. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
From the pistol, here's Achad. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Christian Benford brings him down. Don't need much. It is third and inches. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On third down, they'll go with Achad. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. A tackle made by the former first-rounder, Javon Kinlaw. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be brought down. On 1st down, it's Stroud. This throw out wide to St. Brown.
At the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Tokyo 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's got that complete to Knox. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. On the option, here's Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now, Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Stroud gonna set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Dragons. The PAT up and good. And the Dragons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And no chance to turn and go That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got room past the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Tua. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. This a mess on the offensive end. He goes out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards on that play. Throwing again, it's Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They're all set to punt this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Dragons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And it would appear they're about to go 6-0. Trying to kill some clock to get out of here with that win. This drive starts 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll send a tight end in motion. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Now it's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Dragons are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll be taken down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also...
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And here's Bijan. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run with Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure that they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. That one is good. And the Dragons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad.